Chapter 53. Inside the mountain, the group were greeted with a vast, almost incomprehensible factory. Mr. Blue studied his watch.
This technology is far too advanced.
Ruckus nodded.
Agreed.
It's 2467,
Sully said. Before he'd even finished stating the year, the Time Lord was nodding his head impatiently.
Yes. Even for 2467.
Dr. Jones looked up at the overhead lighting, so bright she shielded her eyes. Oh my. Sully stepped to a railing in awe of the sheer immensity inside this hollow mountain. The safety railing ran the entire length of a tremendous open pit, easily a kilometer in diameter. Gripping securely, he stared down to see that the pit dropped several more fathoms deep. Flashing lights, steel piping, bizarre futuristic wiring, and all manner of strange technology ran down the wall of this tremendous cavity. Pilot Samran followed Sully, stepping to the guardrail and looking down. What she saw, she could only describe as, "Holy crap." Mr. Blue raised his eyebrows. In the cavity of this huge forlorn mountain were immense weapons of gold, gargantuan golden swords, huge, immense gold shields, spears, maces, axes, all so massive as to seem to belong to a giant, all shimmering gold. The captain was at a loss for words.
So, incongruous.
The silver humanoid turned and analyzed the monolithic weapons. The Time Lord grimaced, adjusting his azure tie.
Ruckus, this is a weaponized technology based on your silicone DNA. Or whatever you have that's basically like DNA. Your golden progeny. Reprogrammable architectural production infrastructure devices. Oh, stop looking at me like that. I know that Rapids is not the native name of your race, but I don't have 3 hours to stand around and try to pronounce it. A century after you disappeared, and now these golden rapids are suddenly being used to dismantle the planet Earth. Now, aside from the fact that this is extremely incongruous, what else can you stipulate?
The silver man remained motionless for a beat, then offered,
We don't like it.
"Helpful," Navigator Denry sighed.
The Gold Rapids disappeared for several months,
the captain said.
Could something have happened to them during the duration of their absence? Perhaps their programming was overrun, or mind control?
Mr. Blue turned, intrigued. The captain continued.
You said these beings, these weaponized rapids, functioned with a control grid of some sort, a hive mind. What if a higher life form, or more advanced technology, simply found a way to subjugate them?
Mr. Blue stroked his platinum goatee. The Time Lord stared down at the massive golden weaponry, then abruptly took a reading of Ruckus.
I'm seeing well over a quant-million of lines of coding in your silicone mental constructs.
Correct, Ruckus said.
I'm having some difficulty reading any of them on the outside. There is a strange temporal dampening in the field here.
Doesn't sound good,
the captain observed. The Time Lord shrugged.
I can't worry about any of that now. Point is, because of the time field, none of the coding of the Gold Rapids is available.
So what?
Sully asked.
So, I need to know something. Ruckus, access the Gold Rapids base machine language layer.
Accessed.
How many lines of code? 1.
An uncomfortable quiet crept into the massive interior of the hollow machine mountain. Mr. Blue looked at Sully, the captain, and Dr. Jones, Samran, and Denry. He observed their pensive gazes. Sighing, the Time Lord rubbed his eyes.
Tell us,
the silver man uttered.
Dominate Earth. Control every individual therein.